How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you. Gautam. Somebody. Okay. All right. So yeah, let me see the agenda. So what are we planning to do in this meeting, Maha?
Jitendra, yesterday we faced the issue, right? I'll
Mm-hmm.
share my screen and I'll show the demo of how I'm getting that error.
Sure, sure. What I will do in the meantime, I will also set the trace so that basically I have kind of similar what I can show the trace also. Okay, that way we are both.
You can see my screen. Simulator. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to share my screen and I can see your screen.
Okay.
Okay, I am all
Okay.
set, ready. Go ahead.
Okay, then I'll start.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, this time you got it, and I'll again try it.
Sure.
Start it again. This time.
I'm almost on the 18th request, so probably
Okay.
I will tell you to stop so that I can
Okay.
start one more instance of trace.
Okay. Shall I start it?
No, you can. Yeah, you can continue. I have two more requests to come in. Okay, hold on. Since you stop, I will take that opportunity and create another instance because that will expire anytime. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I think we got the error.
We got the error. Okay.
Yes.
And it reached
Yes.
already 20. So no, I don't see it. It missed its second window. We already reached 20, so I missed it. It quickly finished. So let me create another instance. But all right, you can show it to him, Kamil.
Okay. Come in. This is the
Yes.
error we are facing it. You can see in we got the status code as 200, but in the data we are getting the result as error.
Yes. And this is the whole response from PEP API.
Yes.
There's nothing more from this API. So for me, it's very hard to actually currently answer why this failed. Because from my understanding, there should be another field in response which should indicate why this response is error one or not.
Yeah, I agree what Kamil is saying, and we notice that it happens very erratically. But if you keep hitting with good access token, or yeah, you see tons of successful requests, and suddenly you see failure. And when it fail, it just give kind of result equal to error and nothing more. And as far as Apigee is concerned, it's a pass through. Basically, all it does is take the call from the client and forward it to the backend. So we are not altering or tampering with response code, whatever is coming back from the backend or target API. So what do you want, Kamil, from Maha, so that it will help you troubleshoot?
First, I need to look at our logs from application, and then I will say what simple error it is.
I see. And Maha, did you, when you send that email communication to Kamil and the team, did you put which particular request you are doing and all, so that they can try it out on their end?
Yes. We have already and the users.
I see. Okay.
Kamil.
It's very hard to understand what you are saying. Connection is
Maha,
breaking.
your connection is breaking. Could you repeat that, please?
We already given you the URL which we are hitting for redeeming the access code, and after that we are getting the status from redeeming the access code, and the user ID which we are using it. Or shall I again ping you in the chat?
No, if you already send him that particular request and the detail, I guess what I'm trying to say is Kamil on their side, they can do the same thing and they should able to see that error. That was my point.
There's some possibilities that you will get error, and this should be actually it should be presented to you because the access code could expire and also access code could be used. And
no, one minute, Kamil. If she keep trying same access code again, it will be successful. Can you go ahead, Maha?
Yes, again I'll do it.
Yeah. What I noticed is this access code is, yeah, that's what I thought, probably access code expired. But if she keep trying this again, same access code, it will be successful next time.
okay.
You can see now here I'll be getting success and we get the product IDs after adding it. This is the status code, and you can see completed result will be success. Kamil? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yes,
hear
we
you.
can hear you, but
Okay.
you are breaking a lot. So Camille, is there anything we can do to basically help you look into it or troubleshoot this problem besides
Okay.
whatever Maha sent in the email communication?
Okay, so you send the access code you are trying to use and the credentials of user you are trying to redeem. I will check the logs, what actually happened, and I will send you back information. Because currently I am not able to find out what is the cause of this behavior.
Okay, all right. So Maha,
Yes, Jay.
actually, yeah, Camille needs some time to look into it. So in the meantime, you already means have somewhere basically this particular bug. So how are you handling in your mobile app when you get error?
Uh, no, till now we have not handled it. We are waiting for Kamal's reply because we are getting the status code as 200 and even the status is completed. While checking the result, we'll be getting error.
Yeah, no, but
So,
this what I'm trying to ask Camille also here. I'm kind of loud thinking. When you
Status
see,
only, sorry, Jitendra, the
Mhm.
status only present the status of the task. So it could be completed, but the result of this task is not a success one. And
Correct.
success is only when the access code was properly redeemed. And if we
yes.
get some error from, for example, from Ramba, it will be not success.
Got it. So basically, you
And
cannot rely just on status. What he's trying to say. Result. That's what
Okay.
you should be looking, making
Yes.
sure that it's success.
Yes.
So basically, what I'm hearing from you, you are already handling that in your code. When the result is success, then only you mark it as success. Otherwise, error, as Kamil said, coming from Ramba or something else, that's your basically other test condition, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it's yeah, I know it's basically should not happen, but if your code is handling that in your mobile app, I think it will it's still okay, right? Uh-huh.
Sure.
Okay,
Uh,
I think we will keep it on tracker, this particular bug. Let Kamil look into it and come back saying that is that something he can do, or that's going to be like this going forward. So I think he needs some time, so let him come back on this particular issue.
Sure.
it's very hard to find out what is the cause.
Got it. Okay, Maha, sorry, I think I interrupted you. Please continue.
Uh, no, Jit, you can continue.
No, you are saying something.
Yes. Only one query. If I get an error, I have to resend the call or what message shall
Yes.
I? That is my
Uh,
query.
I think if it's happening very erratically, what you can do, if it happens, you can retry again.
Okay.
And once Camille, assuming if Camille fix this error, that will not go into the retry logic. That way, you don't have to worry. Make sense?
Okay.
You can think as workaround right now, but once Camille come back to us and if get fixed, that retry logic will stay in the code, but it will not be used. All right.
Okay. Sure. Sure. Jit.
Okay. Anything else you want to brought up here besides that particular bug?
Jitendra, I have a query here.
Sure. Who is that,
Uh,
Gautam?
Real Jitendra.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so the thing is, if you can see, Maha, can you share your screen? Maha?
Yeah, she's on mute.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So in the responses, if you see, we have the status text as undefined.
Oh yeah, that also we saw last time. Status text undefined.
Yeah.
So Kamil, typically when API return status code 200, it returned that text also, right? For sometimes okay, depends on the status code. So we notice that status text they are receiving is undefined. If you see the screen right now, you can see that, and we are just wondering why it's saying undefined.
Okay, so I currently have no answer for that because when I debug our API, it sent all headers that I required. So you need to check if everything is proxy as it should. Okay, so basically, when you get the error response from the redeeming access code, this means one of the call to Ramba failed, and I need to find the cause of this failed call to Ramba. And this will be not the easy part, so I will not solve it currently now.
I see. But Kamil, I think what we are seeing on the screen is call is successful. We got status code 200, but typically stated text you get okay or something, right? Here, stated text is undefined. So call is successful.
Okay.
So are you saying that we should not worry about status text and consider status code only?
Okay, so I will look at this particular thing and I will return to you because
okay.
I think it's not a big issue, but currently I have no. I need to check it.
Sure. No, it's not big issue because definitely I think team is looking into status code 200, but they identified this and we're all wondering why status text is undefined. So yeah, take a look into it. In the meantime, I'm assuming that mobile app development team basically considering status code, which is kind of number 200, 404 or those kind of thing, and not really looking into status text. Maha?
Jitendra, so can you see the response from the PEP dashboard in your traces? Can we see if there we get anything in the statistic?
I think if you remember we did last time, I could not see that. So that's all I saw so many tons of 200 and 202 and none of them was showing me undefined. So that's where the mystery is. Okay, let me quickly. Okay, if you can we reproduce this quickly so that way I can have fresh trace window and we can see the matching trace call. But if I remember, last time we have done this and at least we have 60 requests total, 3 windows I remember opening for the trace session and none of them I saw undefined. So it's really mystery to me and I am thinking backend API is returning okay. That's what Apigee is seeing and Apigee is sending that to the client. Somewhere it's getting lost. That's what my understanding was. If you see my screen, for instance, let me show you my screen. 202 accepted. 200, you will see okay always there.
Yes.
So that's where I think my gut feeling is Kamil will come back saying that, hey, we are always sending okay or something, because Apigee is not seeing that undefined so far. If you want to give a shot one more time, Maha, I'm fine. So you can show it on the screen. that particular call with 200 and status text undefined, and then I will try to match it with my trace window. What I can do is, if you can give me date and timestamp precisely, I can match it. No, I think there is no way. All I can do is I can start new session, and all the 200 calls I can show it to you, and it always written okay. Make sense?
Okay.
So I can definitely tell you that backend API is returning 200. This is the backend, and immediately after backend I'm looking, and it's always say 200 okay. This is written by backend, and Apigee is just forwarding it. This is where client will get it.
Can we see the raw format of the response? What it's sending to us?
Raw format. I think raw format probably I have to do another way. This way, I have some tool by which it captures the response in the XML format and see it. So let me try looking at it. Okay.
Okay.
I lost my connection. Sorry, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. See, what I will do before I go there, what I will do is I will look for undefined here. Is it undefined ED? Let me see. Can you share your screen? Is it ED or just undefined?
Undefined with the D.
D? Okay. I think I did that. I could not find this anywhere in that XML. If I have undefined verb, it will show. So this I did last time. I am 100% positive. And these are some XML which basically return status code 200, and I did not see that. So see, this is what we always get.
Exactly, we are sending always the reason phase.
Yeah. So I think you guys need to look. Maha, you're breaking a lot. Okay, what I want is basically the team need to look into it, where exactly that is getting lost, stated text. I think somehow it's getting lost, and that's why you are seeing that undefined. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Jitendra, so what you showed is the response sent by Apigee to the mobile app, right?
Okay, but let me see which one is that. Okay.
So this one is the response that you're sending to the mobile app, right?
Okay, hold on. Let me just see. Okay. 514. See how we get that nicely. That's when it's success and all. Yeah, this is the one basically response. This is coming from the backend to Apigee.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
And the one which.
But you understand. It's pretty much same. Since we did not see any undefined, right, in the code.
Yeah.
You get my point? What I'm saying? I searched on whole XML, right, whether there's undefined, and I could not find response message. I think this is textual format. Typically, what I do is I load this into Hold on. So this whole XML is mapped to the graphical format. That's how we see it. So let me quickly choose one and show it to you. So that way you don't have doubt that that XML basically have it, but we are not receiving. For instance, this is 200, right? So this is the first which we receive. Okay, and this is the second one. First one and then second one. So client, let me see whether it's a client verb or something, which I doubt, but I think let me look into it more carefully, and I can show two different instances of status text okay and 200 okay. I'm pretty sure I will be able to figure it out, but I'm pretty positive that they're sending okay. And this is the graphical presentation, so you can see it quickly. This is where they have everything in the text in kind of XML format, and it's I have to decipher it too clearly. Okay, anything else? I know what. Yeah, I think okay. I think I'm good. So basically, action item for Camille and team also development team also an action item to look into undefined. If you are using status text for some reason, you are dependent on that besides status code 200, then it definitely makes sense. But if it's a minor item, you can ignore, but definitely it's on application code side.
Okay, Jitendra, so the reason why I asked about this status text was since we are not sure where the issue is coming from, so I guess it might be it's just a guess, so it might be from a plugin that we're using. So
I see. Yeah, no,
so
yeah.
If you showed in the XML, it was some read phrase, right? Something. So if it was something different other than the status text, which the plugin might be expecting to see.
No, but that OK is 200. OK is pretty much standard, industry standard.
Yes, no, Jitendra, I'm not saying about that. What I'm saying is in the response format. So if the string is other than status text or something else, then the plugin might miss it, right? So that's why it's undefined, something like that.
Okay. So why don't you look into it and see whether plugin or something else is causing that? And I am still saying that you should be using status code.
Yes,
your logic. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Take a look into it, into plugin, and see which is causing that.
Okay. So can you find it and share us the Apigee's response to the client?
What do you want me to share?
So whatever the Apigee is sending to the client, to the mobile app, that raw data.
Yeah, that's raw data means response. You're saying response header?
No, the entire response. So whatever you're getting.
Entire response. Are you talking about response payload and header, everything?
Yes, everything.
But that you can get it with Postman also, right?
No, we want to know what. Okay.
If you use Postman and there is a new feature console in Postman, if you use that, you get everything raw also. Is this am I missing something or something? See, if you use Postman console, you should be able to get everything, raw data, whatever you need. See, typically what I do, if I see some problem in application, I will try to use Postman or DSC to see whether my request is going correctly and coming back correctly. And once I confirm that, then I start looking into application code. So if you use that call in Postman, you will able to see the response coming back in Postman. You can use either console or you can use response itself. So basically, you can always see here, right? Header, body. So you can see everything there. And this also is pretty reliable, status and the text. Bad. For instance, look at this. 502 is the status code. Text is bad gateway.
Okay.
And if I can quickly find something from Apigee, I will definitely send it to you. But I think you can do it all by yourself using Postman or something. But if I can do something quickly in next 10-15 minutes, I will send it to you. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Are we done here, or do we have any other issues, questions?
Okay. Maha, do you have anything else to discuss?
No, that's it, Ellen.
All right. Thank you, Maha. Thank you, Eril. Thank you, Kamil.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks, Jit.
Bye.
Do you need
Kalpana, Gautam, thank you all. Bye.
from us?
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.